time to play detective with your own body. Ever wonder if you're rocking some weird, outdated evolutionary bugs? These little quirks were super helpful when our ancestors were swinging through trees. But now? They're basically just freeloading, annoying, and might even be trying to trip you up in life. So, buckle up. Let me guide you through a safari of these ancient bug relics and points out where they're hiding on your fleshy frame. First up, the palmaris longus muscle. Here's the party trick. Plop your arm on a table, palm up. Now, try to pinch your thumb and pinky together like you're subtly trying to pick up a tiny, invisible crumb. If you see a prominent little rope of muscle pop up on your wrist, congrats! You've got palmaris longus muscle. If that leftover bit of evolutionary plumbing doesn't show up, well done. You're basically a future human, sleek and unburdened by this ancestral baggage. Your body's clearly gone full software update and ditched that obsolete feature. Apparently, only a measly 15% of the entire global population has evolved enough to ditch this particular muscle. Among Asians, the probability of missing this muscle is even higher, reaching 25%. This little guy was basically our ancestors' ancient climbing buddy, their personal grappling hook for scaling trees back in the day. And now? Well, if you've still got it, it might just give you that crucial extra grip you need to effortlessly vault over your neighbor's wall. But wait, there's more. This isn't just some evolutionary dead end. Doctors actually love this spare part muscle. They often borrow it during surgery to fix other, more important muscles that have decided to quit. So, if you're one of the lucky ones still sporting this ancestral accessory, consider it your body's built-in pre-approved organ donor. You're basically walking around with an emergency spare. Next up, erector pili muscles. You know that weird moment when you get chilly or hear a truly awful singing performance and your arm hairs just stand straight up, giving you a full-body case of the chicken skin shivers? Yeah, that. Scientists have been scratching their heads bald, trying to figure out what practical purpose this bizarre bodily reaction actually serves for humans. Because, let's be honest, our hair situation is pretty pathetic. Sticking our measly fuzz straight up does absolutely nothing to make us warmer, unlike bears and pigeons who actually get fluffy and cozy. And it certainly doesn't make us look bigger and tougher like a startled cat trying to warn off a rival. So, those little muscle fibers actually chilling out right under your skin, whose sole job is to make your hair stand on end? Yeah, they're literally just leftovers that evolution forgot to delete. Third, the ear wiggle muscles. You know those rare unicorns among your friends whose ears can actually twitch? That seemingly divine power of ear wiggling? Turns out, it only exists in less than 10% of people. These folks are often mistakenly hailed as having super sharp hearing or some kind of natural superpower. But here's the scientific buzzkill. Experiments show that people whose ears can wiggle, well, their ears just wiggle. Their hearing is precisely 0% better than anyone else's, and they certainly can't use this skill to pinpoint the exact location and distance of an enemy in an ancient jungle, unlike our ancestors who probably used it to avoid becoming a saber-toothed tiger's snack. Basically, unless you're auditioning for Cirque du Soleil's ear act, this amazing ear talent is just proof your body occasionally forgets to clear out the old junk. Fourth, your toes. The great toe downgrade is practically evolution's giant neon sign screaming 99% of us never ever use our toes to grab anything like some kind of highly evolved, banana-stealing ape. And honestly, when was the last time a shoe or sock manufacturer spent 5 minutes individually designing for each of those little phalanges? Even people born with a missing toe or two report zero inconvenience in their daily lives. So, unless your grand plan involves a highly lucrative career in competitive toe modeling, these digits barely even serve a cosmetic purpose anymore. Some scientists are actually speculating that in a few millennia, humanity might just completely ditch toes altogether. Tell me, can you really picture yourself strutting around with a completely bald, toeless foot in the future? Because evolution might just make it happen. Fifth, wisdom teeth. Their only real claim to fame these days is tormenting their owners to the brink of madness, or worse, causing brain infections that send you straight to the great dental office in the sky. Now, our ancient ancestors? They didn't have this problem, not one bit. Why? Because back then, they actually needed these 4 extra grinders to chew through all that tough, unprocessed food. Think caveman jerky and roots that fought back. But then, humanity got smart. Our brains started getting ridiculously big, rudely hogging all the prime real estate inside our skulls. And in their rush to expand, our brains apparently forgot to reserve a parking spot for the wisdom teeth. So, the ultimate dental traffic jam began. As for why this awkward situation happens, it's because until about 3,000 years ago, the average human lifespan was under 18. Most wisdom teeth decide to show up after adulthood. So, your average ancient Joe never even lived long enough to earn the glorious misery of a sprouting wisdom tooth. But now, modern humans are stubbornly living past 70. Welcome to the world of the embarrassing wisdom tooth bug. Interestingly though, on a global scale, about 64% of people will never, ever get a single wisdom tooth. What other evidence of human evolution do you know? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for tuning in.